the intoxicating ingredient in marijuana.
But that's only if they contain more than 20 more CBD than THC. CBD is also
Bada.
derived hemp and known for potential benefits. However, on August 15th, that special carve out will go away.
Small business owners say it pulls the rug from under their feet. Plus, advocates say Virginians with certain medical conditions won't be able to access products they rely on. Now, small business owners have filed a federal lawsuit challenging the law and calling for it to be changed in a special session.
As a small business owner with a family to feed and 9 years under my belt, I'm asking for something very simple. Don't erase my livelihood with the stroke of a pen and no warning.
There is a court hearing on the lawsuit in question on Wednesday. That will be in Roanoke.
They could not share the exact details of the offer, but as in-unit members will be voting on whether to ratify or strike down the contract in the coming week.
Another story we will continue to follow, and still ahead on 8 News at 11. A Northern Virginia family is speaking out after a man caught secretly recording in public restroom receives 6 months behind bars.
Virginia weather is challenging. One day we can go from 80 degrees and sunny, and then we have a 50-degree temperature.
Forecasting is challenging, it's interesting, it's fun, and sometimes you pull your hair out. And I like that challenge. And sometimes it can be really daunting, but when you get it right, it's really rewarding.
I'm Rob Whitman. Before Congress, I had some other jobs. I was a short order cook. I sold baseball tickets. Worked in the tomato can. And for a while, I worked on a fishing boat. Eventually, I became an environmental health specialist. I always worked hard and I understand that even a little more paycheck can make a real big difference. That's why I approve this message, and it's why I work hard for you.
Whitman works for Virginia.
Fast is overrated. Slow down and visit the science.
More JD Power Initial Quality Awards for trucks than any other brand.
2 years in a row.
And keep all that quality safe with the Ford Security Package. The quality of
How you doing, cable guy?
It can be life-changing.
Get 0% APR.
Plus 1 free maintenance plan for years.
No running. Having a merman as a lifeguard, that's
I'm doing good.
hiring America's largest injury law firm for your injury. That's also a power move. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
This is my new super mattress at Rooms to Go. Designed by experts just for me and you. Strong, durable, no sink, no sag, and most importantly, so comfortable. Thanks to the layers and layers of extra support. Lie down, test it, spine's aligned, pressures off, less motion, and totally cool to the touch. Boom! You wake up refreshed and very happy. My new super mattress. A great mattress at a great Room to Go price. You'll know it when you try it.
Look what happens when Arby's gets
Well,
Arby's
man,
hands on an
I
all-time
ain't got
classic
no
like
damn.
the BLT. 8 strips of bacon and 43 grams of protein happens. Arby's, we have the meat.
Sponsored by Gilman Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. With the G-Man on site, you know it's done right.
New details tonight as a man who secretly recorded customers in a Northern Virginia bathroom is now sentenced to 6 months. You're watching 8 News at 11. I'm Heather Hope.
I'm Eric Phillips, the family whose toddler found that camera, calling the punishment appalling. Liberty Simmons has details.
To be honest, I'm pretty shocked by it. I thought he definitely deserved a more stringent punishment.
The victim wished to remain anonymous, but says her entire family was reported on Joshua Bueno's iPhone. She and her 3-year-old daughter found the phone recording inside the bathroom vanity at Gustave Boulangerie and Brasserie.
It was shocking, obviously. It's pathetic. It's very disturbing.
creepy.
A judge sentenced Hombre Bueno to 179 days behind bars, just shy of 6 months. Hombre Bueno initially faced up to 20 years behind bars, but now the victim worries he will soon be back in the community.
Yeah, back in the community in 6 months. As a matter of fact, it could be less than 6 months. I was informed there's a good behavior stipulation.
Some neighbors say they worry he will reoffend, while the mother says this sentencing does not make her feel safe in her own community.
Because they say he'll watch your kids. I hope he doesn't harm any other kids.
And that was Liberty Simmons reporting. And the owner of the bakery said they respect the Alexandria court and its judgment. Matt.
All right, I mentioned that the tropic's getting a little active. Got a couple of things that we are watching. As you can see, there's one area of concern. This is well off the East Coast. And notice where it's heading to. It's heading out to the Central Atlantic, so not a big deal. And then we have two other areas. By the way, both yellow areas have about a 10% chance of developing between now and the next 7 days. So they're not something I'm watching. What I'm really watching, though, is this red area. We expect that there's a good chance that we might be seeing up to a 70% chance of development from that system in the next 7 days. So that's something that's going to be something to watch. Will it be a tropical storm? Will it develop at all? Odds are, well, maybe so. That's what we're going to be watching for sure. Now, tonight, many of us are watching the very strong storms that moved on through, and we still have a couple of showers left over, kind of renegade showers, if you will, out behind it, out towards Short Pump right now, down toward Lauderdale, raining pretty heavy, even back into 64 just to the east of Oilville in Goochland County and north of Vatican. But that's really about it. These are dropping southeast, so they're going to hit Richmond, they're going to hit Chesterfield. If they hold together, maybe out toward Hopewell, but not severe with those showers at all, not like earlier today. Here's the bigger picture. We have a cold front well back to the north and west. That cold front was well away from us when those storms formed today. Those storms formed because it was hot and humid, and there was a little weather impulse up and fired up. Well, now we get hot and humid again tomorrow. You're starting to see, watch the way these storms fire up right here in northern Ohio, northern Indiana. Same type of thing, right? Thunderstorms for noon and evening. Tonight will be clear to partly cloudy, drop back down to around 73. Tomorrow, you're going to wake up mostly sunny. You're going to feel the humidity in the air. Hopefully, all of you get your power back on so the AC starts working again. We heat up. By noontime, we're 90. We'll top out at 93. We hit 93 today. Heat index around 100. And then, as this front gets closer, it's going to help storms, but have some heavy downpours and maybe some gusty winds, similar to what we had. Hopefully not as intense, but that potential's there. Tomorrow evening, those will kind of fade away. We'll go into a pretty quiet Tuesday night and early Wednesday. But Wednesday, again, same type of weather. This pattern isn't breaking. 91 Wednesday, late day storms possible. Thursday, 92, late day storms possible. Friday, also near 90 with late day storms possible. Kickoff of the Commanders game, 7 p.m. They'll be north, right there up in Landover, Maryland. So the good news is they'll be away from storms with better weather for that. For the races on Friday evening, I am concerned about the storms. But the race is Saturday, the Cookout 400, that looks really good with partly sunny to mostly sunny skies. And by the evening, should be a dry track. Back over to you.
I'll take dry. All right, Matt. Right now, Virginia Union University professor and student are aboard a federal research ship doing potentially groundbreaking research. Dr. Francis Mensa is the chair of VUU's Department of Natural Sciences. He and one of his students, Kingston Blackburn, are working with a team from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. They are researching dust from the Sahara West and how it impacts the ability of satellites to analyze weather data and climate change. And they tell us it is work that historically Black colleges and universities rarely get to participate in.
I'm very proud that Virginia Union University is participating in this type of research, and I hope it's only gonna go, growing.
It's opening a lot of doors for people that look like me, and it's very, I wouldn't say it's heavy on my shoulders or anything. Like, I feel like this just should inspire other people that look like me, obviously.
Blackburn is a physics and engineering major. The team is set to dock in Barbados this Friday and land in Richmond on Sunday. We wish them well. Now,
Thanks, Heather. Coming up in sports, we continue our countdown to the return of high school football and 8 Sports Blitz, talking about what the season holds for the Hanover Hawks.
Later tonight on Nightline, who shot Tupac, the only man ever charged in the rapper's murder, about to stand trial? Is this police interview a confession? Plus, the man riding with Tupac, shook him up, now speaking out from prison.
Jimmy, what are you doing? I'm packing. Kimball's all packed up for summer, and these guest soaps are moving in. Starting with Tiffany Haddish, then I'm Baron Knowles, followed by Coleman Domingo. Jimmy Kimmel Live with summer guest soaps on ABC. Sweet cravings, midday rewards, late night treats, ice cream parfaits, ice cream floats, and cream smoothies. Wawa's your all-day treat destination. Gotta have a Wawa.
Progress is always the goal. Game recognizes game.
But you want an anthem.
The summer of Audi is here. Get exceptional offers at your local Audi dealer during the summer of Audi sales event.
At Hermitage Richmond, the boutique senior living community in the heart of Richmond, every moment begins with a warm smile. Each level of support reflects our commitment to a culture where age does not define the person. Connections are fostered through hospitality. Wellness comes first, ensuring peace of mind for you and your family. Our person-centered approach to support provides meaningful moments in a place that truly feels like home. At Hermitage Richmond, support is at the heart of everything we do.
Let's go, buddy.
When I got my job at Food Lion, I learned you can also be a volunteer with Food Lion Feeds. So whether I'm unloading our donations or helping us pick fresh produce, that's what you're looking for, I say take the helping hand.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And be the helping hand when you don't.
Bye. Bye.
Here to fill tables and hearts.
You have a crack like this. Well, I'm learning how a cracked wall might mean your foundation is sinking.
It always points towards this. For example, this corner here, we're down almost a full inch of drop.
Right, so that's going down and that's causing the crack.
Correct. And then this door, they don't even use that door anymore. Cannot open.
Schedule a free inspection with JES Foundation Repair, a groundworks company.
We don't have time to get into all the reasons you may need urgent care. There's coughing, wheezing, itchy rashes, unpleasant infections, twists and rolls, cold and flu, tummies too. But at Bonsecore Urgent Care, we always have the time to give you exceptional, convenient care. Because here, you can get in and out in about an hour. Bonsecore Urgent Care. Exceptional care made for you.
Wawa Recharger energy drinks and refreshers are now starting at just $3. More ways to refresh at an even better price. Refresh your day for less. Gotta have a Wawa.
Well, we are just 18 days away from the return of high school football and, of course, the return of 8 Sports Blitz. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to 8 Sports. I'm Madeline Frentress, and tonight we're continuing our countdown to Blitz by talking about what the season holds for the Hanover Hawks. In 2025, the Hawks went 7-4 overall, beating all of their Capital District opponents except for Highland Springs and Verina, both of which made state championship appearances. But this year, head coach Sam Rogers says what he's most excited about is his group of upperclassmen and their leadership. Senior quarterback Joel Nicholson will be stepping back into the QB1 role after he got injured last year, and he says the team has been dedicated to getting better this offseason. And it's that dedication Coach Rogers says Hawks fans can expect to see on the field this year.
I hope what pops off the tape, and I hope what they see as soon as they come to a game is how hard we play. I hope they see the way that we approach the field. I hope they see the way that we stay locked in no matter what point in the game, whether we're up or down. I hope they see that kind of stuff. The scheme and all the other stuff, that'll take care of itself. I hope they see the way that we play.
And sticking with the gridiron, the Washington Commanders were back for another day of training camp today, preparing for their first joint practice on Wednesday. Over the weekend, news broke that left tackle Laramie Tunsil tore his tricep in Saturday's practice. Head coach Dan Quinn confirming today he will undergo surgery and that Brandon Coleman will replace him. As for what Washington is losing with Tunsil out, here's what Quinn had to say.
Obviously, just the skill and pass protection of where he's at. He's in fantastic shape. Like, he is really like on the top of his game right now. So both in the run and pass, like, this is equally strong player. And so it's a big deal.
Get out of my tracks.
Now, on a more positive note tonight, we have officially made it to race week as NASCAR finally returns to Richmond this weekend. Race weekend starts on Friday with the Black's Tire 250 Truck Series race, with the main event, the Cup Series Cookout 400, on Saturday. This past week, drivers spoke to media about coming back to the short track at Richmond Raceway, and it seems they're pretty pumped about racing under the lights.
Yeah, I found that race pretty good. I like the night race there. I found it really cool. I found the move all over the track. It's quite wore out and pretty slippery. Yeah, I found it pretty fun little track, and doing the truck race also on Friday, so it should be pretty fun.
And of course, be sure to stay with 8 Sports all week for the storylines leading up to the race. We got you covered. That's going to wrap things up for sports tonight at 11. Stick around for more 8 News next.
Summer is here, and the high humidity leads to a wet, moldy crawl space. Hi, I'm Tyler Tatro. And I'm Steve Tatro. We fix crawl spaces. From encapsulation to insulation and air sealing, our services keep you outside. For a free estimate, call the Drying Company today.
With a new Toyota from Toyota's National Sales Event, summer plays on. Whether you're teaching the art of tailgating, showing for the home team, or finding the ultimate skybox, with a new Toyota, you can keep summer playing anywhere.
Get an off-road ready Tacoma with low 3.99% APR financing, or get a rugged full-size Tundra with low APR financing for 72 months.
Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Most Americans aren't yelling. Like you, they're hard at work, raising families, respecting their neighbors, asking honest questions. This is your prime time. News Nation, the fastest growing network in all of television.
Left and right, standing next to each other to be reasonable. Thank you.
This is America's new prime time, only on News Nation. News for all Americans.
I used to see Sono Bello ads all the time, and I was like,
Give me the
those people are
damn.
not real. So I did the research, and now these are my Sono Bello results, and they are real. At Sono Bello, our expert surgeons used micro laser technology to remove stubborn fat permanently and tighten loose skin in one visit with less downtime. Sono Bello is America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist. See what's possible for you. Schedule your consultation with Sono Bello. Call now or go to sonobello.com for your free personalized consultation.
They say Virginia is for lovers, and we couldn't agree more. Like never getting out of the water lovers, or award-winning dining lovers. The best way to say it is Virginia is for Kalahari lovers, now accepting reservations.
Hi, I'm Frank Cavill with CavalBuys.com, and I want to buy your house. Are you hoping to sell your home but worried about rising costs? Interest rates are up, so are rents. CavalBuys.com can help. We will pay a fair price for your home, and we will even help you find your next home. Nothing is off limits. We prioritize you and offer custom solutions to sell your home. So please go to CavalBuys.com for no obligation quote. That's CavalBuys.com.
Performance season is in full swing at the Cultural Arts Center at Glen Allen. Check out amazing shows in theater, dance, and live music with select tickets starting at just $25. Scan or go online to experience the best in the visual and performing arts.
Consumer Reports has named the original Mattress Factory the top-rated mattress store. After considering both online and in-store retailers, Consumer Reports awarded OMF top marks in price satisfaction, selection, service, customer support, and quality delivery. Ready for a better mattress shopping experience? Stop by and see what sets us apart from the rest. The original Consumer Reports top-rated mattress store.
What happens here impacts you. That's why 8 News is covering your capital.
Summer's here, costs are on the rise. Hi, I'm Tyler Tatro. And I'm Steve Tatro. We fix attic. From insulation to air sealing and ductwork repairs, our services keep the outside. For a free
Yes, I'm
estimate,
trying
call
to
the Drying Company today.
passing showers for the remainder of the early part of tonight, right through midnight or maybe a little bit after, and then things will be quiet. Most of us are seeing mainly clear to partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, partly sunny, 93. Hot chance again for some afternoon and evening storms. I don't think they'll be as numerous as they were this evening, but they could pack a punch with some quick heavy downpours and some damaging winds. The same thing Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So we stay in the low 90s. We have the risk of those storms. We break that cycle just a bit Saturday and Sunday. A little bit lower humidity here, 86, 88. Great for the races, which is the Cookout 400 on Saturday night. And by the way, I think the storms will be south of Maryland on Friday evening. So the Commanders' preseason game should be good as well. Then we start to get back a little more humidity by Monday. Late day storm possible 90. And then by Tuesday, we're back down to 87. So we're not completely out of the woods with the storms. As you can tell, we do have them in the forecast there as we go into the next couple of days right through Friday. Just hope they're not as bad as we had tonight.
Okay, we'll take that. Matt's been tracking it hard each night.
Definite weather, want to be weather aware. We're back here tomorrow night. Join us.
Jessica Kirk is taking action, keeping you safe. Weekdays on Good Morning Richmond.
Hi. You okay? Yeah, just changing up my look. Yeah, I got only love. Ready for my Tucson? I only paid. Huh. Well, you look stunning.
Enjoy your car. Feels so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR plus 0 payments for 90 days. Or up to 3,000 bonus cash on select models. Hurry in.
It's just a bad dream.
Keep that nightmare from becoming a reality. Graphic Mechanical's 25 years of experience in crawl space encapsulation can help you save on energy costs and make your home more comfortable.
How much today?
Turbocharge your August at Rosie's Gaming Emporium in Richmond. All month long, Saturday qualifier drawings put you in the driver's seat to win a brand new 2026 Dodge Charger Scat Pack Plus. Grand prize drawing happens Saturday, August 29th, where one lucky winner will pull off in a head-turning new ride. Rosie's in Richmond, home of the largest jackpots in Virginia. Are you ready? Must be 21 or older. Problem gaming, call the Virginia Helpline at 1-888-532-3500.
Every day starts in your bathroom, but if yours is outdated, stained, or impossible to keep clean, you're starting every day in a room you can't stand. Paramount Builders can change that with the beauty of Reveal by Kohler. Act now during the summer closeout sale and get a new bath or shower at the lowest prices of the year. 50% off installation, plus an extra $500 off. Paramount transforms your bath or shower with beautiful modern styles and premium fixtures, all backed by our lifetime limited warranty. Fast, easy, hassle-free. That's the Paramount promise. Call or visit ParamountBuilders.com/TV for your free estimate today.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's a lot of reasons. Today, our roads are littered with killing machines. I'm talking about semi-trucks. They can easily kill, even at low speeds. Old truck drivers are driving all day and all night. Injured in a trucking accident, we became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
Here's a great way to save money on your credit card bills. If you have 3 or more credit cards and you're way behind on the payments, we can show you a way to make one payment, pay less, and have 0 debt. Much faster than just making the minimum payments. Trust me, this is a proven way to reduce your credit card bills and be debt-free. Please call our special credit card debt hotline number now. We always promise you a free consultation.
Showcase takes you everywhere. Where to shop, where to have fun with your family, where you can adopt a new friend, where to eat, where you can rock out, where to catch a game, and most importantly, where to have fun. I'm Melissa Chase, inviting you to join me and my friends as we highlight local nonprofits, can't miss events,
celebrity guests, what's trending in pop culture, and showcasing the best of Richmond. Showcase weekdays at 3.
Continuous weather coverage, streaming 24/7 on WRIC Plus.
From Hollywood, it's Jimmy Kimmel Live with guest host Anthony Anderson tonight. Anne Hathaway and Hugh McGregor, plus Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett with the Cleto. And now, Anthony.
Why should you tell them it's what? Do you?
No, there's such a social thing. You'd say, well, it's an interesting deal. And you have a paper bag. No. What happens if somebody calls you about 2 o'clock in the morning and you're awake and they say, I'm sorry I'm disturbing you? Now, you get angry? What would you say?
I wouldn't know because I put the telephone in a drawer. I don't hear the phone at night.
Well, suppose somebody's trying to reach you.
They won't reach me. They don't. They know that.
Suppose it's an emergency.
Those who want to reach me in emergencies, they have another number. And
They call the drawer directly. Huh? Hello, drawer. These are dumb quizzes anyway. You wear jammies to bed?
what is that?
Pajamas.
No.
Why? I thought I did.
What about you? I mean, you asking me these questions.
You don't have to get my This is my job.
Well,
You don't wear jammies?
no, I don't. Do you?
No.
No? What do you wear?
What?
What?
Why should somebody get dressed to go to bed? I've never understood why people put pajama bottoms on pajama top and then go to bed.
Depends on how you look in bed.
No, you got a shield over you.
Not always.
Well, you don't wear a nightgown type of thing, do you? An old nightgown with stocking caps. I can't figure it.
No. What you said? Almost
I mean, acapella.
Yeah.
Is it too embarrassing? Is that too personal? I don't want to.
No, I think people should be more personal.
I do too.
Yeah.
Why do we do this? Every time we're on the show, we go.
I don't know.
What is it?
I don't know.
Yeah. We don't seem to get things like this. I mean,
no.
We could talk about rural conditions. We could talk about, women's rights. We could talk about
Why don't we?
the European economy, and the common market. We don't do that. We don't get down to these little silly things.
Oh, you're the host.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the host. I can answer that. What do you think? No, I don't want to get into it. We have to do this prettier. Getting a crook in your finger there. What? I hope so. All right, we'll do that, then we're coming back.
Lights on.
I didn't understand you.
Lights on.
Morning.
Hello. Black coffee, no sugar. Enjoy coffee.
Instead of building new ways for machines to talk to people, Chase is building new places for people to talk to people.
Hi, welcome in.
Hi.
With tech that's actually helpful and 5,000 branches in 48 states. Chase, make more of what's yours.
I always thought that I was too young to take Metamucil. But as I got older, my body just felt sluggish, out of rhythm. I didn't realize that my heart health and my digestive health were connected. My doctor was pleased when he looked at my cholesterol levels. He literally pumped his fist in the air and went, yes! I feel good knowing I'm taking care of my heart and my digestive health. It's like I'm a different person when I put my boots on.
Metamucil. Digestive health starts here. My moderate to severe plaque psoriasis held me back, but now I'm all in with clear skin, thanks to Sky Rizzy.
Okay.
Achieve clear skin from head to toe. Many were 100% plaque-free, and many were completely.
Also saw significant improvement in pain, redness, itching, and burning. Don't use allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight that may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic insulin. Learn days.
He's a very popular comedian actor. He had a recurring role in the Newhart series. Now he's working on the NBC comedy Grand, which is on Thursday nights. He'll be at the Improvisation Clubs in Cleveland, Ohio, July 31st through August the 5th, and in Irvine, California, the 14th of August to the 19th. We welcome J.J. Wall.
Thank you. It's nice to be back. Thanks. Yeah, I'm in a great mood. Actually, my wife and I just celebrated our 12th wedding anniversary. 12 years. Yeah, I'm Catholic, so there's no real possibility of divorce. I'm Irish, so there is a possibility of murder. Catholic Church is not one of your mellow upbringings. Catholic Church, not one of your mellow religions. Not one of those, oh, you may be right, we may be right. What would you really say? Not the Catholic Church. Catholic Church is more like the Marine Corps of religion. We're right, you're wrong. Case closed, go to hell. Get down. Give me 40 Our Mothers, 40 Hail Marys, 40 Glory Bees. It's a whole generation of Catholic school children with one bad knee and one huge thigh. And I am of Irish descent. Actually got to go to Ireland last year to trace my roots. Found myself in a pub, oddly enough. And that bartender came over and said, "After of Irish descent. Well, tell me, lad, can you name the 32 counties of Ireland?" Looked at him, I said, "Gee, no, I can't." "Can you?" "No." "Don't know anyone who can." "Just wanted to make you feel stupid." Welcome to Ireland. So now I have a baby girl that we're going to be raising in that tradition. We have a 2-year-old baby girl. And I'm happy about it. I had no real preference one way or the other before she was born, boy or girl. And then I realized when they're teenagers, boy, it's going to bring crime, pestilence, and suffering into someone else's family. Whereas a girl, bring it right home to dad. 2 years old already. I'm picking out men I never wanted to meet or have anything to do with. Pretty much anybody with the word dice anywhere in their name. Keep them away from my little girl, that's all I have. Although, I heard a guy at a party a couple of weeks ago was just so obnoxious. I guess he was trying to impress this woman with his brain or something. Kept saying stuff where like, well, what is the sound of one hand clapping? I was there like, oh, geez. If you ever hear anyone say those words in your presence, what is the sound of one hand clapping? Just reach over and go. Don't fall down in the forest, see if anyone hears you. I think things should be simple and direct like that. It's one of the things I think about prejudice. I think prejudice is such a stupid thing. Such a stupid thing. Because there's so many perfectly good reasons to dislike people on an individual basis. Excess baggage don't complicate life. This whole constitutional amendment on flag burning, way too complicated. What you do is you pass a law that makes it mandatory for all flags to be made out of non-combustible material. Simple. This way you retain the right to burn the flag, but you won't be able to. Sucker can stand out there with a Zippo light until his damn thumb burns off. I don't think flag warming will ever become a viable form of protest. Man, let's go heat up a flag. Big corporations think like this. Big corporations think simple and direct and straight ahead. Like Texaco Oil. Texaco Oil actually lost a $99 billion lawsuit. $99 billion. And they never had to pay the money. They just reorganized. Texaco no longer exists. Texaco is now Star Enterprises. Wouldn't you love to do that in your everyday life? No, I'm sorry. George owes you the money. I'm Sam now.
One of the things I admire about the state of Texas is that very thing. The state of Texas is a real straight-ahead kind of state. Well, of course, you have to learn the language before you can really travel through it. Certain words and phrases mean a different thing. If you're right about something in Texas, people don't say, hey, you're right. They say, there you go. Means are right. They just say, there you go. 2 + 2 is 4. There you go.
I'm gonna be able to run this thing.
I hear you. Well, I certainly hope so. I'm only standing like a 1.5 feet away. Well, I heard that. Said, there you go. Sure, I was paying attention. The reason I bring it up, the state of Texas actually has a murder defense. A murder defense that I think is just about genius in its simplicity. An actual murder defense called the He Needed Killing Murder Defense. You just go into court, judge says, why'd you kill him? Well, he needed killing. Boom, you acquitted, go home. Now, don't you go killing nobody don't need it. I hear you. Well, there you go.
If you are one of the 25 million Americans living with bladder control issues and on Medicaid, all of your incontinence products could be conveniently delivered to your door and at no cost to you. So stay tuned for a free offer from Active Style.
I would recommend Active Style because they fit. For one thing, and there's no leakage. When I go out, I feel protected. I have the freedom that I never used to have.
My son Joe has been using Active Style for 2 years. Joseph has had 49 surgeries. Active Style makes it so easy to get supplies and to get what he needs.
For nearly 30 years, Active Style has offered convenient, discreet, free home delivery of incontinence and bladder control products to Medicaid recipients of all ages across the country.
Call us at Active Style, and a personal consultant, someone like me, will help you find just the right product.
If you're Medicaid eligible, these products may be available at no cost to you. Plus, your comfort and satisfaction is assured with our Get It Right guarantee. Active Style handles all the paperwork and follows up with you to check on your supplies so you don't run out.
All I need to do is answer an email, and it is at my door. They're the best. No doubt about it.
Discover what over 250,000 people know. Active Style makes living with incontinence easier for every age.
If you are Medicaid eligible, we'll send you a free sample. This special TV offer, so you must call now.
It was a nightmare before Active Style. Active Style done what Joe be a regular kid. He can just be 7. I think everyone should try Active Style. I love the service.
Call Active Style. It's the easier, more convenient way to get your incontinence products delivered to your home at no cost to you. Ask for your free sample.
Have your Medicaid card ready and call 1-800-773-8528. That's 1-800-773-8528. Call now.
This is a hernia mesh legal alert. If you experience problems following a hernia repair, which resulted in the need for the removal of the surgical mesh, you may have a case. Defective or recalled hernia mesh products have been used during many surgical procedures nationwide since 2010. Financial compensation may be available if your hernia mesh was removed due to severe abdominal pain, adhesion or erosion of the hernia mesh, infection, allergic reaction, or other complications. Call now for a free consultation and case evaluation. It is not necessary to know what type of hernia mesh was used during your surgery. The lawyers at Science and Kirk can help. There are no fees or expenses unless the recovery is obtained. Don't wait. Call now to find out if you have a case. Call 1-800-253-6875 for a free case evaluation. Call 1-800-253-6875.
There's a talented young actress who had a lead role in the movie. I love this title. Daddy's Dying, Who's Got the Will? She also has roles in Gremlins 2, Ghost Dad, and Space Invaders. Would you welcome Patricia Darbo? Yeah, I'm sorry you are. We had somebody ran late, and
I'm not called the pig, so that lady called me cow.
Did you see that? Yeah. How are you? Good to see you. That's an unusual Patricia. Is that a combination of Patricia and?
Well, my mother just didn't want a Patricia. She wanted something
I'm
different.
at all.
So you got Patricia.
My husband's Garbo, Norwegian.
Yeah.
So,
Really? I didn't know that. Norwegian name, Garbo? Did somebody turn on the cartoon?
okay.
Where you? No, that's all right. Come on, baby.
Mother, could you not? All right, I'm not.
Where's home for you?
Home, well, home is here in Burbank.
Yeah. Where are you from originally? I guess.
Originally, I was born in Florida.
Yeah.
My mom and dad separated, and yay! And then I went to live in
Smell
Milwaukee.
all the
My
front
dad
door.
was okay. I made mistakes, so I have to go. Anyway, we went to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. My dad worked for the Milwaukee Braves. And then we went to Atlanta for the Atlanta Braves. And then he went on to Houston, but I came here. No, he was public relations for the Boston Braves, Milwaukee Braves, Atlanta Braves, and traveling secretary. And
Is it true that he once appeared on the old
he was
Tonight
here
Show
with
with Jack Parr?
he was on here with Jack Parr, and he came on with Joe Garagiola and Henry Aaron. He wrote, my dad was only 4'2", and he wrote a book called.
I didn't mean the pejorative, but only 4 feet 2 in height.
My stepdad was a midget. We called him Booby High Home. Can I say that?
After that, we've been through it. That's a word shade down from okay.
So he wrote a book called Caught Short, and he was on the show to talk about that. The ball players used to do terrible things to him, like they'd put him on the 22nd floor, and he'd get on the elevator and say, push the button for me. They'd say, push it yourself, you little somewhere, and then, and so he'd get off and say, put my room on the 4th floor, so he could reach that.
Now, someone told me you used to work in Vegas.
Well,
are you having visions or
somebody could have just come down. I thought I had it, but I don't. Okay. I did, for the first time in my life, I think I sounded like a stripper when he introduced me. Patricia Darbo. Okay. Red walls, bottoms up.
Red walls, bottoms up. You looking at you? That's a nudie type of video.
Well, I didn't do that, except I did a parody of Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
And I fell off the stage because I couldn't see my feet. The man in the front row loved it, but I bounced on him to the next guy.
How long did you do that for?
I did that for about 6 months. Bad time in Texas travel.
Yeah. And then what? You say you're married?
I've been married almost 17 years.
Really?
My husband, Burbank Little Theater.
You look very young for married 17 years.
I was a child bride.
You have an infectious laugh.
I do. Well, I can't sit on.
Yeah. Did people tell you nice when you came on the show?
Oh, when I came on the show, yes. First of all, be sure you say hello to me. But we'd have to have 2 hours for me to do that.
Yeah. I missed something. What do you mean?
Everybody wants me to say hello.
Oh, I see what you mean. Gotcha.
It's been an ambition to be on Johnny Carson.
Sounds like your hair.
And it's like every actor's dream, I think. I have people that said, I cannot believe that I know somebody and they know me and you're on Johnny Carson.
Oh, come on.
Oh, yes. They're like, besides stuff. Well, I just told a lot of us when we sit around. Yeah. It's like revenge. You go, that person was mean to me.
Yeah, that doesn't
matter.
I was buying the pregnant.
Let's go!
Reasons to choose T-Mobile. Switch and you can save $750 on the Experience Beyond plan in the first year thanks to our benefits. Guaranteed. You could use those savings to do zip lines and stuff. There's lots more reasons to go. Find yours at T-Mobile.
Every Sunday night, he can't sleep. But not this Sunday.
When you really need to sleep, Sequel has no equal.
Get the deeply restorative sleep you need. Sequel, not for colds, just for sleep. Really great sleep.
Taking me down memory lane.
When I first met Jaden, he was still in school, and you could tell that he was special.
My mom introduced us, and we kind of just hit it off from the jump.
When we opened up his first account, it was pretty modest, but from the get-go, it's all about education.
I'm still learning at 25, asking questions and being a lot more present in those type of conversations. But John's been there from the beginning, and it's been nothing but a blessing.
JP, where do you love management?
I have a toothache, but I'm afraid I'm sensitive. I just want to break that with my mom song. This was the network. Don't all my fears to go away. That sounds nice. Cook it.
You've got options. Download the ZocDoc app today.
We are living with AFib, and over 500,000 of us have left blood thinners behind for life. We've got our stroke and side to our bleeding worry with the Watchman implant. Watchman, it's one time for a lifetime.
It's nice to meet you, and I'm asking you to come back to the summit because we have a lot of things to talk about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And I hope you have as much fun as you seem to be having. So are you working anything currently now we should mention?
Not right this moment. I'm between jobs.
Between jobs. Well, that's what we a lot of times happens in this business. And Lee, where are you heading?
I'm going to Norway to do theater. So in between.
Go back and see us. Okay? I'm humbled by that applause.
A broken windshield shouldn't wreck your schedule. With Safelite, it doesn't have to. We'll come to you for free, so you can get your windshield fixed anywhere you want. No additional cost. For free local service, go to safelight.com. Safelite repair, Safelite replace.
Even the toughest cowboys get heartburn, but I don't fool around with silliness. I ride with Rolex Max Strength, 1,500 milligrams of fast neutralizing power for serious relief.
Am I a cowboy now?
No. Rolex spells relief.
For pain in multiple spots like here, here, or here. Salon Pass patches stick firmly and remove comfortably once your pain is gone. Salon Pass. It's good medicine.
Cars are cool. Rental cars are not cool. Cars can come in all shapes and sizes. Rental cars are mid-sized or similar. Cars are all about the details. Rental cars are also about the details. It's cool when you can pick the exact car you want to pick it up exactly where you want. Like here, or even way out here, but never here. No one wants to be here. You want to be here. Turo. Rent a car, not a rental car. Everyone's trying to find their inner peace these days. Turns out, peace tastes just like chicken done right. Kingsford, savor it.
It takes 5 minutes to get top dog on your taste. To get you what you deserve. To taste is free unless we win. That's why you call it
Bipolar 1 can overwhelm your mind. Sometimes depressive lows and unpredictable highs can make it hard to get out of your head. Finding relief may help you break through. Ask about Braemart. Some medicines only treat the lows or highs. Braemart treats depressive, acute, manic, and mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults. Proven full-spectrum relief for all bipolar 1.
Not for elderly with dementia-related psychosis due to increased risk of death or stroke. Report changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts to your doctor. Antidepressants may increase fever in those under 25.
No.
Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may not go away. High blood
I'll
sugar
find it in a few minutes.
high cholesterol maker. Difficulty moving, uncontrolled movements, tremors, feeling like you need to move, sleepiness, nausea, vomiting, and indigestion are common. Side effects may not appear for weeks.
Time to play a game. Don't worry about it. It's here. This probably in my clothes. There it is.
Oh, you're not gonna believe this. Mr. Brown is in one with something gross, and Mrs. Gross is in two with something gross.
Thanks for the heads up.
Doctor's office. Oh, yes, Mrs.
I'm gonna watch that, Ma.
Do you want an appointment at 4 on Wednesday? Oh, 4 is no good. That's when Dr. Becker takes his nap. Oh, yeah, 5 is no good either. He wakes up really cranky.
Mrs. Cox, 4 o'clock is fine. See you then. What are you up to?
If I tell you, will you let me do it? No questions asked? Okay, here's the thing. I signed up for a 5 o'clock spinning class at my gym.
Spinning?
Yeah, it's an exercise. You get on the bicycle, listen to really loud music while this gay guy screams at you.
Oh, that would be just perfect, except for one thing. Let's see, what was that? Oh, yes, you have a job.
Okay, but the next time I screw up, let it be on your head.
Hi, is Dr. Becker in? Well, he's with a patient right now. Can I help you? Yes, my name's Darcy Thompson, and he and I have a date tonight. A date? With John Becker? Yes, and unfortunately, I need to push it back half an hour. Oh, well, I would just be happy to give him that message. You're so nice. Thank you so much. No problem.
Can you set up an EKG for Mr. Brown, please?
Oh, sure, I'd be glad to. Oh, and you got a message from somebody named Darcy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. She's an old lady, actually, and in my building, she, poor dear, has got some hip trouble.
Oh, well, she looked pretty hip to me. Almost like a beautiful 25-year-old.
She was here?
Uh-huh. Oh, and your date's been pushed back half an hour.
All right, fine. You push it. All right, yeah. It's just not 25, Jim. It's 27.
So where did you two meet? Eugene?
As a matter of fact, she happens to be one of the lawyers that handled that car accident. Darcy and I have a lot in common.
Like what?
I don't know. We just started going on. Give me a break, will you? No. Well, she asked me.
Oh, was that before or after you lured calling the candy?
Oh, Troy. When kids start making money, Chase can help them figure out how to manage it with smart tools and guidance from expert bankers.
Now that's the first impossible. Get your account. Get some.
That's good for kids and good for parents. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Did you hear about Shield? A test for colon cancer?
No, what?
Just a blood test.
No.
Exactly.
Shield is for people 45 plus at average risk, not high risk for colon cancer. Ask your doctor about FDA-approved Shield.
From those first moments of connection, we're bringing your team together to giving back where it matters most. 4imprint provides expert support, quality products, and on-time delivery for every moment your brand matters. Visit 4imprint.com.
4imprint for certain.
Checking your pets at 5 p.m. and when you sit down, you smell. Now it's time to make the switch to Lumi. I formulated Lumi to be tougher, and it's clinically proven to control odor longer than other leading brands. It's powered by mandelic acid and that's identify the symbiote. Join the millions of women who confidently use and trust Lumi to look better longer. Go to LumiDeal.com to get yours.
CVS doesn't this new hack to get 9 tablets of 100 milligram generic Viagra for $7 in less than 2 minutes. When I first heard about it, I thought it has to be a scam. But after my failures in bed, I kept thinking, I need to fix this. I can't keep living like this and disappointing my wife.
That's when I looked into Friday plans. CVS charged over $45 a pill. 9 tablets of 100 milligram generic Viagra sent me back $406. Walgreens charged me $417 for the same 9 tablets.
Bitch told me to block it.
I was sick and tired of those insane prices. So, yeah, I gave Friday plans a shot. Then for the same 9 tablets of 100 milligram generic Viagra for $7, the prescription is free and the shipping is free as well. Even the 20 milligram generic Cialis is the same price. I was skeptical, thinking, all right, where's the head charge? But there wasn't one. It all took me about 2 minutes. No phone calls, no doctor visits. It was all so easy. Just answer a few medical questions, and within hours, their doctor approved a free prescription, just like they promised. 3 days later, a discreet package landed at my door. 9 individually wrapped 100 milligram tablets of generic Viagra, all for $7. Holding it, I thought, wow, they really delivered on this. It's as simple as they claim. You can claim this deal by scanning the QR code or going to realfridayplans.com. That night, I tried one. Within 30 minutes, I knew Friday Plans is the real thing. I feel 20 years younger. My wife won't stop smiling. She called me a whole new man. I've been seeing Friday Plans everywhere. It's going viral on Facebook and has a solid 4.7 stars on Trustpilot with impressive feedback. Don't miss out. Get your free prescription by scanning the QR code or going to realfridayplans.com. It takes 2 minutes, and it's going to be the best $7 you've ever spent. Try it out yourself while you still can. Scan the QR code or go to
Get that motherfucker.
In a big truck. Right on the street is Denise Shaw and playing with her boyfriend. Denise Shaw? From high school? Yeah. Anyway, she was at the hardware store where she works, and she saw me putting the moves on her boyfriend. So now, Miss Shaw has you stuck in her crop. What? It's a clever turn of phrase. No, I'm wasting on you people. I would never put with her boyfriend. I don't know where she got that stupid idea.
Well, you must have made her jealous somehow. Did you do that little thing you do when one guy asks you out?
What little thing?
Give him your number.
Anyway, Bob's advice, stay out of that hardware store. Denise is really pissed. Well, I'd be pissed too if I worked in a hardware store, man. What kind of loser job is that?
Rain, Reg, coffee, please.
In a minute, have a seat. You and I have some business to take care of.
Yeah? What are you talking about?
I hear you have a girlfriend. You should have her drop by. I have a booster seat.
Yeah. So Margaret called you, huh?
Well, me and 4 others know I'm called by people. So Becker's taking a walk down Sesame Street.
Looks like Oscar the Grouch has a girlfriend.
Always fun when the seals at the zoo get a new ball. He's a caution, really.
Not so fast, Becker. When I dated that college kid, you gave me all kinds of crap. Now it's payback time. So what do you two talk about? Who's the cutest Backstreet Boy?
Yeah. Listen, right.
How she did at soccer practice?
Well,
How hard long division is.
I agree with you. I'm a walking cliche.
Come on, this is no fun if you don't get upset.
She asked me, what was I supposed to do? Tell her that the woman who pours my coffee doesn't approve? Better information. My younger woman is incredible. Your little boy was a joke. Just when I thought they retired New Jersey, turns out you're still a player.
Yeah, found out the new economy's back. This isn't fair. I need a younger guy, and everybody thinks I'm some desperate trail robber, but Becker doesn't need your hero.
Well, that's because we're good.
You're just perpetuating a sexist double standard. That's what guys do. So I'm running late for court. I pull up, and some guy is parked across 2 spaces.
So you did double park to block them in, right?
Well, you gotta send a message. I love this place. Reminds me of when I was in law school and had absolutely no money.
Just because it means so loud doesn't mean it doesn't use real meat. See, it says so right there.
Anything else, Dr. Becker?
No, that's fine. My name on Bill. I bought this building a couple of years ago.
So he calls
Well,
you
good.
because
Getting off here in a few minutes.
So your niece here enjoy a meal?
Denise, she's my date.
Get the hell out of here. So what happened? Did you have old man on the list for the scavenger hunt?
Yeah, boy, I tell you, when two people leave here, it really adds up.
What? No, there it is. The coupon.
You know, this whole age thing doesn't matter to me. I don't look at this as dating a 50-year-old. I look at it as dating you.
Well, I wish I met you 30 years ago. Of course, if I had, you still wouldn't have been born for another 3 years.
No, I don't have to be in court tomorrow, Ivan.
Okay.
Any chance you have a bottle of wine back to your place?
Well, no, actually, I don't.
You have beer?
No.
You have any water?
Well, of course I have one. Oh. You just want to go back to my place?
Yeah, but thank you for making it as awkward as possible.
I'm sorry. It's just that I haven't done this for a while. Oh, please.
You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Just something got a little flush. I got some chest pain.
Should I call someone?
No, not chest pain. It's more of a pain in the chest. Yeah, I think it's just heartburn. I'm a doctor. I know what I'm talking about. Maybe we could make it an early night, though. Is that all right with you?
Oh, sure. There'll be others.
Yeah. At least I hope there will be.
Margaret, why can't I leave early? You're always saying I don't do anything. What's the difference if I do an hour less of it?
If you really want to leave at 4, why don't you come here early?
An hour early? That's like 9 o'clock.
That's like 8 o'clock. I'm just ready to finish show again, and I tried to smooth things out between you two. Well, there's nothing to smooth out.
But your dad ever cuss like Dogster? Huh?
What did you tell her?
Your dad ever cuss like Dogster?
She's a psycho. We agreed to stick a pencil in my arm just for fun.
Okay, I'm going off here. Thank you. Have a good night, everybody.